Hi there. In today's demonstration, I'd like to talk about assigning homework modules on the Vista Higher Learning Supersite. So to begin, I'm on the Vista Higher Learning main website page and I've logged in. And I have my screen here with the different textbooks I have access to. We're talking about Portales today for beginning Spanish. So I'm going to click on the Portales book. And it's going to bring up my homepage on Portales. This is our Grand Central Station. For the textbook, I have a list of my courses on the left-hand side. I'm going to work today with this sample course here that I've created down on the left-hand side to show you how to assign homework modules and how to arrange those modules specifically. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the sample section that I've created. Looks like I'm already on the page, actually. So I'm on my sample course section, and I'm going to go over here to where it says Content, and then Activities. And this page is where I'll have a list of all the possible assignments for Lección 1 in this case. Notice that I can change the Lección by clicking the drop-down menu. The way that Portales organizes the assignments is that all vocab assignments are listed under this Contextos tab, and the grammar assignments are in the Estructura category. We also have fotonovela, culture, pronunciation, and other types of activities. And today I've chosen Estructura 1.4, telling time, for this demonstration. So we're going to pretend that we're assigning this chapter. So I'll click on Estructura 1.4. That opens up a list of different types of exercises relating to telling time. What I'm interested for today in particular is the grammar tutorial for telling time. We are in a hybrid format for Spanish 101, which means that we have limited face-to-face class time. That means that we have less time for going into lengthy grammar explanations, and the way we get around that is by assigning students a grammar tutorial that they complete at home before the class period in which that structure is practiced. So, for today I want to assign them the grammar tutorial for telling time. I'm going to go ahead and click that box. And I also like to assign a set of listening exercises that they can practice after watching the grammar tutorial. So I'm going to choose cierto o falso and a qué hora es la clase. I'm choosing these two because they have these headphones icons next to them. They're listening exercises. I'm not choosing this other one, preguntas, because it has a microphone icon. It requires a working microphone. Not all students have access to one on their computer, and students have reported problems, technical problems with these exercises. So I'm going to stick to just the ones with the listening headphones icon. Now, to assign these, I'm going to go up to this box, Assign Selected, but first let's get a date. I have my syllabus hidden here behind my browser, and my course calendar is pulled up on the syllabus. Telling time is listed here as homework for Wednesday the 23rd of January. That means that when students come to class on Monday the 28th, I want them to have already seen this tutorial and done some listening practice with the concept. So let's go ahead and assign this grammar tutorial and the accompanying listening exercises for Monday the 28th. I'm going to go up to Assign. I'll pull up a little box down here. I'm going to pick the 28th as the due date. It's also going to ask me for a category. When I click here, I see the two categories that I've created for my Supersite. The one category being Tarea, which I assigned a value of 100%, and a category of Practice, which I assigned a value of 0%. Virtually everything I do in the Supersite is going to go into the Tarea category. The Practice category is something I've set up for students who ask for extra practice before exams and want penalty-free modules to work with. Then it's going to ask me to pick a group. This is inconsequential. You can pick whatever label you like, and it won't have any bearing on grading or gradebook. I'll pick Explore for these exercises since they are introducing students to a grammar concept. I'm going to go ahead and save. So now we can see that our module for telling time and a few accompanying exercises have been assigned for Monday the 28th. So there's one more thing I want to do with this lesson 1.4. I want to assign the students some extra in-depth practice for after class on Monday the 28th once we practice the structures. So I'm going to go down here and pick a couple exercises. I'm staying away from these exercises with the little book icons next to them, mainly because these exercises are also in the textbook. And I want to save the textbook exercises for in-class practice, not double up on them as homework. Okay, so I've got these 5 here. Maybe I'll pick one down here too from the Comunicate section. You're welcome to sort of experiment with different modules and pick and assign the ones that you like, as long as you're giving the students sufficient amount of practice. And I'm going to assign these for the following class period. They will be due right before the next class meets. So if I go back to my syllabus here, I see that the following class is Wednesday the 30th, miércoles 30. Let's assign these for Wednesday the 30th. I'm going to pick the Tarea category again, and then I'm going to group these ones into the practice category, since they're practicing what we've already gone over in class and practice in class. And I'm going to hit save. So now I'm all set up for Lección 1.4. I assigned students the module before class period, as well as a few practice exercises, and then I assigned them some more in-depth activities to do after they finish practicing the structures that day in class. Now I can check to make sure everything's assigned correctly by just looking at the right-hand column here. And I can also go to the calendar. I go up to Calendar, drop-down menu, I click Assignment Calendar. And now you can see my activities here. We were working with the 23rd and the 28th. You can see my activities here assigned in the assignment calendar. Now you'll also see that there is an approximate time associated with each batch of modules that I've assigned. 32 minutes in this case for Monday the 23rd, and 21 minutes in this case for Monday the 28th. Sorry, I should say Wednesday the 23rd, Monday the 28th. The ideal is to assign students between, I would say, 50 minutes to 70 minutes of homework per class period. This is the way that we can ensure that students are getting enough additional practice to compensate for the fewer class hours in the hybrid format. So, when you go to assign your modules, you'll be assigning a quantity approximate to 50 to 70 minutes. There'll be homework from other lessons too that will spill over into these days, so it shouldn't be too hard to get up to that level. Remember that it is also advisable to assign slightly less homework between a Monday and a Wednesday versus between a Wednesday and the following Monday, because students only have 48 hours between a Monday and a Wednesday, whereas between a Wednesday and a Monday, they have the entire weekend. That's it for today. I hope this instructional demonstration was clear and to the point, and we will be seeing you next time.